What's going on, guys? TheDeathOfAnEra here, and welcome to episode number 5 in my veteran walkthrough for Modern Warfare 3. This is the mission back on the grid, and I hope I do help you out and help you beat this campaign mission on veteran if you're having any difficulties. And please feel free to subscribe if you want some more veteran walkthroughs. I am doing every mission within Modern Warfare 3, and if you'd like to see it and this is helpful to you, I would really appreciate a rating and some feedback on this video. Thumbs up or thumbs down if you liked it or not. Thumbs down me if you honestly didn't like it. It really does help me improve the quality of my videos, and it will help me out tremendously. That being said, this is the mission back on the grid. I think I already said that though, but you're going to move forward with your team right away here, and you actually have a silenced M14, or I think it's an MK14, I'm not 100% sure, but you're moving up here. In this mission, in this mission, you got to listen to your team very well here, because they will give you directions, and you basically need to listen to these directions very thoroughly to make it through this campaign mission without alerting any enemies. This is a stealth mission of sorts for about the first half of it, so I would highly encourage you to listen to Soap and Price and help them out and help yourself out by not getting alerted, because it would be a great deal of difficulty if you got alerted. I'm sure I did not get alerted in this mission, but as you can see here, you reach your first enemies, take them out immediately, and that's pretty much it for the first part. It's pretty straightforward here. The first half of this mission is pretty easy. I shot the hyena there. I would highly encourage taking it out. I don't know if it's going to come back and bite you in the ass in a few minutes in the game, so if you walk through here, the hyena might have bit you or attacked you if you did not take it out right there. But that being said, this mission right here, they're trying to execute a guy, so take these guys out, take them out quick, and hopefully you can kill them and not die like that. So I'll respawn here in a couple seconds, and I do this a little bit differently, but pretty much the same. They're going to torch the poor bastard, blah, blah, blah. So take out these guys, be quick, take them out. You can pick up those last two guys with the collateral. And this last guy gave me some difficulty, but I pop up and I take him out with my AK, I do believe, or my teammates take him out, one of the two. But you just got to be very quick with your aim at the beginning here. It will be very helpful to you. Alright, so we're approaching a bunch of enemies here, so again, listen to their instructions very well. Do exactly as they do, and you'll make it through this part with no problems at all. It's very straightforward. Just follow them. I don't think you have to kill anybody walking through here, so just take your time and try not to rush through it, because if you get alerted, that's going to be very difficult to get through. So just follow Soap and Price and follow their instructions. You should have no problems at all. Alright, so right here you must go prone. So lay prone, be sure to do this or you will get spotted. Alright, so we are on the move again, so be sure to stay prone while you are moving here until obviously they stand up, which they just did. So we're going to stand up, we're going to move here, and we're moving to the next point in this mission. And this part, you have to stay stealth as well, so take your time. Got a couple of guys walking by right here, so just let them pass. And then we'll proceed to move out the door here, and this part you're just going to basically take it really slow, and you're going to go underneath the bridge here and not alert these guys. Actually no, you take them down, I lied. So you're actually going to shoot one, and then somebody else will take out the other one at the exact same time. So you only need to shoot one, and you're going to proceed to go under the bridge here, and then they will pull the bodies under just to kind of keep you guys covered and throw them in the swamp. And just so you guys don't get alerted, obviously. So we're going to continue to move forward here to the next point in the mission. Again, I love these cinematics in this game, so awesome. And if you guys are not playing this with crude graphics on or the age rating, I would highly encourage doing it. There's so much more going on than if you turn on the parental advisory for the graphics or whatever it is at the beginning. So I would turn it on if you guys don't have it on, and obviously if you don't have it on, it's not on for a reason. So as you can see, there's tons of graphic content in here, and I apologize if any of you are taking offense to that or anything. I just don't really see the point in playing a video game without graphic content. So as you can see here, you're up positioned in a tower, an Overwatch tower, and you have to take out enemies and basically escort Captain Price and McTavish up the road and help them out to get to the point they're going to. So just take out these guys quick, and that's basically the only key to it. Alright, so 3-man collateral there. You can line those guys up if you take the shot at the right point in time. Alright, so we have been compromised at this point in the mission, and basically we're trying to get to this factory to find Makarov and basically kill him. So you're gonna be having you're gonna have a bunch of guys running up the road, as you just saw there. Take them out immediately, take out that hyena to save price, and then continue to move forward. As you can see here, I stalled for a couple seconds. I had no idea what I was supposed to do. I didn't know if I was supposed to stay there, move, or anything, but you are supposed to move forward. As you progress up this road, keep your eyes peeled, okay? There's gonna be a bunch of guys running by. It caught me off guard. I got shot a few times. I didn't die though, luckily. So take out those first batch of guys. Make sure you're clear from the behind, and then progress forward to the point. And as you can see here, you're going to basically keep pushing your way up. And what you need to do in this situation is you need to take out the enemies and move forward to the next piece of cover as you feel it is safe. So this is going to take maybe some users 30 seconds, or some players I should say, 30 seconds to get through, and it might take somebody 5 minutes to get through. But as you can see, I went up to the high point here, and the reason I did this is because I thought it was safer. I had no idea why I actually did this, but it worked out pretty good for me. It turns out that I took all the guys from the high point, and it made it a lot easier for to walk down the road, and a lot easier to take out all the enemies in sight, basically. So that being said, make sure you take out all these enemies, make sure you check all these houses, and make sure it is clear. There's one enemy right there, and then you can progress forward down here. Again, make sure all the enemies on the upstairs across the way are down as well, and then you can progress forward to where I am now. And basically the same thing goes here. You're going to need to take out the enemies and move forward to the next piece of cover, and do so as you feel it is safe. There will be enemies will keep coming unless you move forward. So I'm going to take out a couple enemies here, and then I'm going to push forward with my team. Alright, and as you can see there, I just sprayed through the wall, and there was a guy there, and he almost killed me. So if you guys are going through this on veteran, I want to tell you guys, check that before you go ahead and do that, and make sure there's not a guy there, and make sure he doesn't kill you. As you can see here, we're progressing up the ladder, and I'm actually going to pull out my EBR in a couple seconds here, and I'm going to pick off a couple of kids, I think. Actually, no, I think I'm going to use the AK. I'm not sure. I did this a few times, and I died a few times, so I'm going to show you guys how I beat this part, because you're going to get instruction to go sit on a 50 caliber gun on the back of a truck, but I would not do that, to say the least. So as you can see here, I killed the 50 cal guy. They're giving you instructions to get on that 50 cal truck, 50 cal in the truck, but guys, do not do that. I did it 12 times and I died every time. I would just sit back here, exactly what I'm doing, throw grenades, pop up, pick off a few enemies when you can. Eventually it will thin out enough that you can just make a run for it and get past this part. But if you sit on the 50 cal, unless you have very, very, very fast aim and you're very accurate with it, you're not going to do much. You're just going to die pretty much every time. I had a great deal of difficulty with it, so I would just sit back here, do exactly what I'm doing, and you'll get past this part with no problems at all. Alright, so eventually the objective is going to be completed exactly as it is, and basically you're going to chase these guys and follow them up the road. Just basically run as fast as you can, take out these two guys immediately. I would just hip fire at them. There's no point in wasting your time aiming down sight and slowing yourself down. It's a pretty easy 2 kills if you just hip fire and you're accurate with it, I guess. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to follow them through, take out any enemies in your path, and you need to run through this part or you will die. If you take it slow, chances are you're not going to live. So I would just bomb through it as fast as you can and basically do as I did. There's only 3 or 4 enemies on the way through, and you should have no problems. And as you can see here, I reached another checkpoint. I fell through a roof, so you got to be quick. Take out that guy. Take cover. The guy with the machete, take him out immediately, or that will result in a death. And take cover if you need to take out this additional 2 guys. I do believe there's a guy on the roof over here, or actually there's 2 of them. And I think I pull out my EBR at this point, and if I do or do not, I would encourage it. It's a pretty easy couple of kills. And as you can see, there was a little skip there, and the reason I did that is because I died once at this point, so you might see that a few times throughout this whole walkthrough. but that's beyond the point. So use your EBR, take out the tower. There's a few guys up there. I think there's 2. Make sure they are dead before you move forward, and then you'll get a objective completed when everybody in the area is down. And then you're going to proceed to run up this tower. And when you're in this tower, you're going to use the mortar right here. And you have to be pretty accurate with this and make sure your shots are on target first time, because if you don't get your shots on, chances are you will die. So drop a couple mortars right on that corner house immediately, and then take out those next 2 trucks immediately as well, or they will shoot you. And basically once that is complete, you're going to move forward with your team. So just take out all the targets and do as they say. So I do believe there's 4. And there's a few guys on the ground, so it should not take you too long. It might take you a couple tries, but that was actually my second try, I think. So moving forward here, we're going to progress through the sewer pipe here. Alright, and while walking through this pipe, I would encourage you guys to pull out your EBR at this point, because you will need it on the other side just for a couple of quick kills. It's very important to stay in cover at this point, because chances are you will die first time. I died immediately, so you need to take out those 2 guys that run out of that door, and you need to be quick about it. As you can see, I took quite a bit of damage and I barely killed them, and I'm going to pick up the 3rd kill here. And I'm going to take this corner very slowly and basically take out any enemies I see while I'm walking around it. And as you can see up here to the right hand side, up on the roof, there is 2 enemies, I do believe, so be sure to take these guys out, or 1 enemy, one of the 2. No, I think there's 2. Yeah, there we go. Or maybe 3. So take these guys out before you move forward, or that will result in an instant death as well. And when you feel it's safe, move up as I did. Use cover, go from cover to cover, just so if you do get shot at, you have a chance to go prone. So I take out 1 enemy immediately and I run into this corner. And the reason I do this is because it's the most cover for me in this situation. And I would encourage you guys just to do the same, and then you can sweep out of the corner, kind of like I did, and take out the enemies in your path. So as you can see here, Price just wrecked some guy. I shot him. I thought he was an enemy. But take out these guys as fast as you can. There's going to be a few guys at the end behind the stuff there, and there's going to be 2 guys in this room, I do believe. The first time I did it, I didn't notice there was people in the room, and I ran through it and I died immediately. So make sure you clear out this little room on the left-hand side before you progress through this room. Alright, and as you can see here, I'm going to move up here in a couple of seconds. I actually died a couple of times here. This one was a little bit tricky for me the first time, but basically there's a few enemies in the 2nd story window. There's a few on the ground. They're basically scattered everywhere. I would take the guys on the 2nd floor balconies first, because they obviously have the most position on you and they can kill you the fastest. As you can see, I was still laying behind cover there, and I was still able to get shot due to them being on the 2nd floor. So I do believe there's 2 or 3 guys in the 1st building, and then basically do a sweep on the next building. There's 2 or 3 guys as well, and then you can continue to move up the road. Alright, and as you can see here, I'm backing up because I know there's a guy on the roof, because I did die here at one point. So do as I did, back up, take out that guy on the roof, because he's the one who actually did kill me the first time. As you can see here, I'm just kind of taking position at the very back, picking up a few guys in the road before I move forward, because I kind of feel unsafe at this point. So again, bounce from cover to cover and push up as you guys feel it's safe. And when your team runs, it's generally safe, but I stay back for the most part. When there are spurts of enemies that do come out, it's always better to be in cover, because for that situation where I just got shot, if I was in the middle of the road, I would have had to revert to last checkpoint, and I wouldn't have been too happy about it. So always stay in cover, guys. It's very important. So I get very, very lucky there, and just, again, make sure that guy is dead before you progress, because that's a few times in this mission that I almost died just due to me trying to rush through it really quick. This part was a little bit tricky at first. I actually died 1 time at this point as well, and as you can see here, I kind of waited a second and kind of cleared up, and then I'm going to move forward and take cover. There's a nice little ledge here. If you lay prone, you're pretty much invincible at that point, and then you can just push up the stairs as you feel it's safe. Take out all the enemies in your path, and I would encourage you guys to take it from either the left or the right side. Do not go up the middle, because you'll have to defend yourself from both sides. And there's a nice little pipe here. You can see me actually, I don't think I use it this time. I might, but yeah, I do. I actually crawl through this pipe, and this pipe is pretty useful. And if you guys don't feel safe walking up the stairs, I would use this pipe as well. It's kind of, you can pop up. It's a little bit better of a position, and you can see on the right hand side here, there's a house. There's a bunch of enemies in the window, so be sure to take these guys out before you move up the stairs and try to push into the church. And immediate death here, so you can see the next time I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Alright, so I'm back at the point where I have to take out the guys out of the windows, and I'm not sure if I really did it at this point. It looks like it's done. When you run up here, run up until the doors open, then back up immediately to get cover on the stairs. Take out everybody in that church. You should not have any difficulty if you're covered behind the stairs, but as you can see by my first attempt, it was a huge failure because I just rushed out and I died immediately. But that's pretty much the end of this mission, guys. You blow through this door, a helicopter takes off, and basically you're too late. But that being said, I hope you did enjoy this walkthrough on this mission, and I hope it did help you out. And if you're having any difficulties beating this mission, please leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to help you out. And leave a rating if this did help you out. It will be highly appreciated. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you out.